Sweden's not far from my doorstep as well. So I changed my mind and instead invaded the Empire of Khazaria to take just one tiny little county there. Book on people I don't care about going, nothing new. It's hard to dismiss those sometimes, especially if you have an army selected. Why in God's name did this tiny little nobody declare war on the Byzantine Empire? I don't understand, but I hope it doesn't become a common theme. In fact, why in God's name am I even fighting this? They're no real threat to us, and I don't want to spend this money for my men-at-arms. Byzantium could do something about it. I don't exactly think I'm gaining anything from doing that. Okay, where's all my money going? There we go, good. Probably just reinforcing my men-at-arms there. Money's not looking as good as it once did, but I will have a lot of building to do once we have city planning. Once I have city planning, I absolutely want to make sure that I am the steward of Byzantium. If indeed I'm still under Byzantium, if I become independent, all the better. The amount that I pay to my liege is hardly anything. 0.4. Again, that's why it's so good to be a liege. If I didn't have any personal pride here, I would be going for exactly that. Just, Huh, you losing that? Just remaining his liege. Inheritable trait applied to your bloodline. Thank you. So I will, of course, want to... Well, I want to strengthen the bloodline for sure, but we should consecrate the Orisian Reformation. Prominent figure amongst Orisians. Who the... Shamans are encouraging cooperation and tolerance. Yeah, sadly you're landed there. Yeah, this is what I want. It doesn't say that this can be inherited, but I guess it can then. I could do that actually if I became the maximum level of piety. I just can't see that happening in my lifetime. Sadistic. Natural dread, prowess and intrigue, can use hostile schemes against their own children. Everyone always goes on about ambition, but let's have a sadistic daughter. Yorubland. Ah, so I'm not the only one to have reformed my ways. They got all these holy sites and managed that. Good job, AI. I'm proud of you. As proud as as proud as I can be. I'm not befriending people, and I do want to befriend walking stacks of cash, so let's go and see if there's any more opportunity for that. Like this fellow, cynical, brave, and just. I wonder about that. You could be very tricky. How about Francia? You got somebody else that's been able to acquire a fair bit of ducat for me? It's not too bad. Oh, but paranoid makes them almost impossible to chain up. How about you, Bavaria? Bavaria is a theocracy? No, there are no major theocracies here, boss. That'd be a scary thought. Theocracies dotted around, of course, but... Right, almost distracted me from my grabbing of ducats. Cynical, brave, just. Fickle, callous, shy. Ooh. He does not like me at all now, does he? What if I sent him a little gift? Well, he'd like me a bit more, but I'm not sure that's enough to get on the befriending train. Because I got 50 going naturally. What kind of gift are we talking about? It's only 50. I'll give it a go. What I can do is send him a gift. Befriending doesn't look too good there, but I could further sway him, which wouldn't take too long, and then I'll try to befriend him. Could seduce him since he's gay. Is that a bad word? Surely not. And I could have you overlook somebody like my daughter. And then he would gain even more opinion with me. It's not like she's doing anything better. Oh yeah, you're also betrothed over there. What the hell, we'll give it a go. So why am I doing all these things to this guy? Because I want to become... Oh wait, he became my guest? Does that mean he's in my court? What if I imprison him now? Oh, it doesn't look like I can. But just like that. Huh. That I didn't know. He can just get up and go. I can make new archbishoprics just like that. That pulls them out of the court and probably makes it easier to bring them over. So what if I remove him as a guardian? Would it become easier to invite him to the court? He returns to his liege's court, but he would stop being the archbishopric. I must investigate what happens here. I just made it a lot easier to bring him over. I already sent him a gift, but... Right, it only... Another one will override, okay. Interesting, very interesting. Well, we've just found something extremely powerful for making oodles of ducats. We can essentially fire people from being the chaplains and court moneybags. I don't think that's intended. Oh, but now I could arrange his marriage and bring him to my court. Would he move over here with that, actually? Well, he's actually not interested. Different faith and all that, but still. Interesting. Well, I'd rather bring him to my court, since that won't make him dislike me. But with that, maybe I shouldn't sway him. And instead go straight for the befriending. There we go. Hopefully get that and then bring him over. Jake, why is there a need for such a stack of cash? Is not gaining money in and itself a strategy? It is to me, especially when you're trying to oppose the Byzantine Empire. Fabricate hook. Ah, secret. He's a non-believer. Is that only a weak hook, though? Oh, hang on, right, wrong thing. I'm looking at you. I thought I was trying to get a hook inside here, but that's wrong. Right, I get a weak hook. That's all I need. Because you, my friend, will convert. And then I'm going to start getting others to join me. I need a hook on you. And rather than help me out, I need my spy master to find secrets. There's a big penalty to doing it at my liege. So maybe I should target the court of one of my fellow vassals. Looks like a lot of them are working on disrupting schemes, so I should find the most powerful ones and go for them. Athens, eh? Maybe somebody who's not about to die anytime soon. This young laddie. Oh, it looks like children can't join. That's a bummer. Right, you there. Surprisingly strong, and over here. You own all of this, that's quite handy. Let's see if we can't get you. But it's not that I'm trying to get you in that way, I'm trying to Find secrets in your court. Shouldn't take too long. Get some secrets, get some strong hooks. By hook or by crook. Oh man, we're so damn chubby. Right. It's got all that money, you could buy something a bit better to wear. He gets a weak hook on us. Oh god, no he doesn't. But scheme success chance is good. Oh. The scheme power is good, but the hook is not. Then again, I mean, what good's that hook gonna do? I think we should actually grab it. Yeah, come on. What's he gonna do with that? Another feast, but I gotta say no. I'm trying to lose weight here, not gain even more. Did he not just use the hook there? He returned to his employer's court? Remove... Oh, well, is that something I did to you? Ah, he took my money. What a freaking guy. Okay, I'm going to force the conversion of this guy that was under me, though. There we go, just like that. He didn't convert the province with him, but at least he's the correct religion now. Right, this bugger. He took money off of me. Thankfully, seems to have been worthwhile to get him to be my better friend. And gets me ever closer to bringing him to my court. Maybe I should have just swayed, but the friendship seems to be going pretty well. 100% chance it'll work as well. I'll bring him over, throw him in jail, and for all of my efforts, I will be rewarded with 1800 gold. In fact, I get the money back that he hooked off of me, so not too shabby. Con the con man. Let's hope we get some strong hooks for our independence faction. I can't believe nobody's joining us despite the obvious weakness of our liege. But I'll keep it going. He likes me quite a bit, so hopefully he's not too done in by how I'm starting this against him. Whew. He won't join your court just because he's promised to your daughter. First after the marriage. Oh, bridging gaps. Redoubled efforts for scheme power or loot. Nah, I can take a bit of stress. Although that's quite a lot of stress, let's burn it off with a bit of a hunt. Sound that horn, get the prestige. Here we go, but that's on the wrong person. You're just a courtier. Not what we're looking for, I'm afraid. So let's remain friends. Find me those secrets should they exist. Jake, that's one sexy Bavaria. Oh, yeah. Somewhere Marvin is watching this, getting terribly excited. My lord a hare, says my wife. As soon as we are ridden in the farmland, she turns around and tugs my shirt over my head. Finally some time alone, my spring blossom. Oh, my cousin wife. What about that hare? Let's do it like they do in the Bestiarium vocabulum. Sometimes I can't believe what was written here, but we get some fresh air and exercise, and you better believe we need some of that. Good lord, I must be physically crushing her out there. We've got to lose some weight. I guess all that revelry's really caught up with us, but we at least got famous reveler out of it. And the open air and exercise are combating obesity very nicely. Oh man, things are going pretty well. Until you find a scandalous priest. So I forgot this, now we have to worry about our own fervor. Starts out at 100 and it seems to be going down. Size of faith hurt. Did it start at 100? Maybe not. Or maybe this guy, yeah, he already decreased it by 10. You've already lost a level of devotion. My champion. No, I must condemn you. No way I'm eating any of that. It's a reference to the Bloodhound Gang who sang "Let's do it like they do in Discovery." Yeah, I'm well aware of that one. I'm just really enamored by the fact that they'd make such a half-decent reference here. A merchant has sent me samples of seeds. Plants she claims are good for health and mind. Very small chance of it working, but herbalist is incredibly good. At this rate, I'm going to live forever. But let's try to get everything we can for... Oh, you're already on learning. Well, the seeds refuse to grow. Oh, that hurts me in interesting ways. Let's get intriguing then. Or could have you work on everything for me. Nah, I like the intrigue. Always like the intrigue. Right, it's been going far too long without any witching going on, and I do have children that could learn a thing or two from it. In fact, I am currently warding over... oh, I'm not warding over the... over your child? Hang on. Bare minimum. Where are your kids? Oh, I'm not looking at family. That's the problem. I need to start checking out Milios and... God, they're all women. Right. First things first, I need a witch in my court. Find character, witch, all relations inside my diplomatic range. All I have is a weirdo. He is unlanded, but I can't invite him to court just like that. I could, however, abduct him, but I'm currently working on other things. I guess the Byzantine independence comes first. It's so hard to know what pop culture reference you get, Jake. You're such an eclectic audience. That's fine. Fine for me, at least. Come on, everyone knows that song, though. And I do mean everyone. Oh, my friend in the UK got so angry because I couldn't name the Beatles. He's like, everyone knows the Beatles. I was, well, I don't. Oh. That is a handy, strong hook to have. That is a hook worth $1,000. Impatient, wrathful, and content. And he's not going to like this, but he's going to be invited to my court. And he has no way to say no. Now, throwing him in prison is difficult, so I'm actually going to throw some money his way. I mean, it's really difficult. Imprisoning him has a certain chance, but if I were to say... I don't know why send gift always eludes me, but it manages to. 35 opinion? I think not. Let's get... 43 opinion with you. Ka-chunk. Then throw you in prison. Almost certainly going to work. How does one not know the Beatles? That's a weak hook secret right there. It's no secret. But he drilled some names into me, so I think it's Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, and... that's as far as I can go, but I couldn't name any of their songs. Okay, this is the gift that keeps on giving. You gotta hunt down these people with all of their money. Every last drop of them, and squeeze them for it. Get out of here. Sure, I'm paying for this with tyranny, and it is quite tyrannical. Oh god, convert him while we're at it. But hey, tyranny for money, I'll take that. How much tyranny am I rocking right now as it is, though? 38. But hey, when you got 5 digits of money, that's a-okay. I'm more amazed by Jake admitting he's got friends. This from a streamer with no friends. You're no Gunnar. You'll never be a Gunnar. I'm gonna get a bit more tyranny here. I'm not gonna be the most popular ruler of the realm. However, I've made good friends with Beauchard here. What a good day. Since he's my friend, he will happily come to court. And since he's my friend... Oh, hold that thought. Close family opinion. I could do with that, actually. Getting a bit unpopular these days. Oh, but benevolent intent. No, that's not the one. Thoughtful would make those gifts of mine ever more powerful. I do like giving out gifts if it makes people come to me and spill their wallets for me. Their skills wallets. Patriarch is good though. Well, let's go for this. I can see uses for it down the line. Now, my friend. He has come to my court. Oh, then he realizes how tyrannical I am, but that's okay. A friend of mine is a friend in my prison. Come on now. I'm sure he'll see the funny side. Oh, I need to banish him, so won't get that hook. Now I should be able to afford all the mercenaries I need to take care of the Byzantines. Right, I'm gonna cool off on the scheming for a bit though, because all of my subjects are a bit... Well, actually, they're not that uppity. I'm surprised. I'm being very tyrannical, but they're not holding it against me as much as I would have thought. Right, well, I've freed up my my friendliness stuff right now, so let's try and find that witchy character. Can I befriend you? Yes, I can. Make him my friend, bring him in, start educating my kids in the way of witchcraft. Yes, we have. We've switched out tenants. We've changed out something rubbish for esotericism. I think it was communion. And we switched out the one with nature, hippie thing with human sacrifice. Speaking of, we should really be going on a sacrificial war. Wait, hang on, where is it? Where in God's name is it? Grants the raid for captives, casus belli against neighboring realms. So where is it? Where is it? Am I about to find that there's another thing you need to have access to that? Like being tribal. Because I won't be impressed with that. The whole point of that was that I can go raiding. Maybe it's only available if I'm independent. Sure, he's a tyrant, but have you seen the gifts he gives people before throwing them in the dungeon? Which I then take back. Okay, another bishop! Oh lordy. Right, now let's be friends. I have... oh, but... that is some good learning. I could bring him into my court, try to convert him, and have him as a particularly good one of these guys. Would cost money, though. Gregarious is virtuous, though. It's nice to have. He certainly would not endorse me, though. Yeah, I don't think he'd be having any of it. Let's just be friendly. No need to do any more of that. The reason I'm hooking around here is I'm trying to get a secret that will allow me to get a strong hook on some rulers that would join my independence faction. Go on, I've got factions going against me. Pius II, no longer content. Probably because of all my tyrannical ways, or maybe because he wants to be in the council. Too bad it won't amount to much. Well, I'm confident it won't amount to much. My handsome liege, come to my feast. I gotta lay off. I gotta get in shape. I thought there's meant to be events that make you start losing weight, but I'm seeing nothing so far. Befriending this weird witchy guy out there. It's coin well spent if it brings him closer to me. Well, there's no real point in that. Don't want to come on too strong. Could I actually offer you some wardship right now? Someone make him or some... okay, right, well... who could we even go for? Could take Meow, my daughter, for one. He moves in to stay at my court. Well, he'd be here anyway, that's quite handy. Don't convert culture or faith, please. I hope they don't do that anyway. You were my spy master and now you're gone, my friend. Means I need a new person who actually won't stab me in the face. Sadly, my competent, or rather my powerful vassals are never that great at their jobs for this. So I guess Constantine the Foolish will be the one up for the task now. 12k in the bank, don't want to spend 50 for a friend. Some things never change. Look, you don't get money in the bank by throwing it away at every opportunity. I'd have 15 in the bank if I'd taken 1 second to think about why I had a Christian with 3,000 gold rotting in my prison. Alright. Don't know how those witchy secrets spread, but we'll do what we can to foster it. I wonder, does that mean that I could kindly ask you to change religion? No, you're just staying here. You're not, How could I convert your religion? I'd probably have to land you, but I can't do that. Right, visiting, I suppose. I can't invite him to stay for longer. Okay, failed to find anything, but you could get something on. It's this guy again. No, no, and more no. Well, if you're failing to find secrets there... Nah, I still want you to hit Constantinos II. Get something on him. I need people to join my Liberty faction. Of course, the alternative is I could somehow break up the Empire. But the Byzantine Empire seems fairly solid, and oh my god, stronger than before. I'm not sure, but I thought going on a pilgrimage can give the option to abstain from food. Oh, maybe one thing I could do is actually have a physician. Unless I have someone really learned in my court. Not seeing it. I'm liking the look of Brat here. Alright, Brat, get to it. Oh, you do not like me. And good, vassals becoming feudal. And everyone's working hard, as well they should. You know, I never often do train commanders. Let's have you do that instead. Only 10 more years until Transylvania is part of Wallachia, and I'm excited for that. And we continue to build up development. Excellent. Hey, this capital of ours is really growing places. Raphael, some useless guy. Not happening. It's weird that that gets a strong hook. It makes Truth is Relative so powerful. I guess the downside is you don't know who you're going to target, but you just need to target one particularly rich dude and you're doing well. You can force members into the faction with strong hooks. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get strong hooks, but I need actually powerful people to do that. Wild Goose. They grow up so fast. Despite being a bleeder, you're actually doing alright. Hail is countering that. So is what else? Temperate. 2 small boosts. Do they equal? They probably equal moderate, not severe. Regardless, I want you two to marry now. Oh, you need somebody to marry. I think I'll keep you as a knight. If you die, then all the better. Still, robust and comely, those need to go down. And that's why you both came of age at the same time. You are a twin. What I wouldn't mind doing is sending you off somewhere that you might take over. Sinful, sinful. Generous as well. Me oh my. Because unless something terrible happens to Bare Minimum, who looks like he's getting a bit of a chunk himself. Oh, hang on, he's been... Yeah, no, we knew that he put out 4 kids already. Right. Point is, Grand Jester, great traits. I want to get more of those, obviously. But I would also like it to be in such a way that you can take over another kingdom. That might be asking a bit much, though. What I would like... Well, we already have this on inheritable. Let's sort it by age. Go down to someone that we can more or less immediately get making the babies with. Thing is, I really want intelligence. Have not been finding the intelligence lately. Bashkira, no way. No way. That's our... oh, lover pock. How indeed do they get that? That's a weirdo right there. Okay, maybe abandoning that idea. Can I set you up for a half-decent realm? It would have to be, again, somewhere within Slovakian, because otherwise they'll have none of me. There's this High Duchy here, but it's under immense threat from Sweden. No, because all of my stuff, I'm busy focusing on the Byzantine Empire with that. I'm not sure I can manage with that. Okay, forget putting you on a realm. Let's go with the eugenics program. It was Grand Jester, right? You are going to get this piece of land. I have no problem landing you with it pretty much immediately, but let's consider who you get first. Risk of inbreeding, risk of lover pox. I'm told that can get out of hand. Real out of hand. I know where Bashkira is, but how strong are they? Huh. Not too bad, but if somebody like the Kirgi Khanate come for them, that's going to draw me into something that I'm not too keen of. I'm not looking for something like that. There you go. Get that robust. Oh, robust could evolve into Amazonian / Herculean. That I like. Bring it on. And then when you get that, I'm going to land you so you can start pumping out those kids. Grant title, give you that. Easy peasy. Because he's going to get it anyway, and sure, I'm taking apart my own domain, but I have plenty of... Oh, I used to have a lot more military strength than that. Where did it all go? I used to have a whole lot more than that. Where in God's name did it go? Right, incriminating missive on the Duchy of Wotsits. A weak hook is not good enough. It's really not good enough. Betrothed can marry, make it so. Betrothed can marry. Bleeding, but... Oh, hang on, I sent you off there in the hopes that you would come to rule this land. Is that going to happen? It is? Well, that's nice. It's a shame your kingdom's kind of fallen apart here, but make it so. Get that bleeder out there. Now I've formed an alliance with them, but hopefully that'll help them stay alive more than anything else. Congrats on getting the duchy, even if you lose it in the process. Reassigned marshal, Jake, what? Not sure what you mean. And perhaps I never will. Ah, no, that's right. I reassigned my marshal so that I stopped getting 28% bigger levy size and such. That's a good point. It's unusual, that's true, but there's something appealing about a stuffed fox that's been placed before me. Perhaps it's a frozen vicious snarl on its lips. The gift was anonymous. Beata had gone to great lengths to make sure I would figure out that she was behind it. An animal expertly brought back to life, fit for any mantelpiece. I actually gained passive dread from having a stuffed fox. Okay, sure. Well, thank you, my beloved courtier. You probably want me to press your claim for block, but I already have that, so you're not getting it. I didn't do everything for that, but what I should really strongly consider is bumping up my military. It is pathetic. I wasn't actually able to befriend you. We just came closer to it. Which, oh well, I already made you the ward, so hopefully we get some witching going. Oh, I still have you tagged here. Time to unpin you. Right, let's It's slow going for getting these hooks, unfortunately. I need some strength against you here. Now I have a strong hook on you. I'm wondering if I could put that to use. What I could also do is just keep murdering Basilii until the kingdom falls apart. Jake, at what point do you want to throw off the Byzantine yoke? Immediately. But not to the point where I'm willing to fight 11,000 of their military strength in a drawn-out war. Yeah, you know what? Murdering my way to the top might be pretty good. Hit it hard enough, then they're going to lose all their long reign, have lots of angry vassals, and they'll want to join my independence faction. Brilliant! Couldn't think of a better plan myself. Evidently. Glad we were only reduced to one left of these Christianis. But it's a cynic there, I doubt he'll do it. Okay, plush and exotic carpet. He could get that. But you know what? I could have that. Gimme. I want to be exalted among men. The Duchess. But you are not the one that holds the title here, nor are you the one that'll get it. So, sadly, you're not the one we need. Not even sure what I'd do with such a hook on you. Not seeing it. There was another Duchess that I was after that was over here. Try again. Try and get the head honcho. I need support in my own faction here. Pius is pretty strong. Almost single-handedly is enough to push something here. But not entirely. Can press demands whenever, but... oh, hold on. Somebody joined in. This guy is a bit of a nobody, but why did he join? I don't actually understand why he would join. But he contributes a bit, so I won't say no to that. Despite the cost, I'm actually going to bump up my my units a bit. God, yeah, the cost of these unraised is pretty high. We'll leave that be. Just a little bit left to do. My handsome liege. Maybe he's only seeing me from like chest and above then. Makes him look big, but then you look down and you go... See, we're not robust. We don't get the extra buff to our health here. But we've had a lot of bonuses to help out our health along the way, and I think that's something that works the longer you go along. You spend a lot of time in high health, it probably doesn't tick down your death meter quite as much. Oh, it's disgusting being under Byzantine yoke. I need to break free. This is not what the campaign was meant to be about, but I needed to go feudal. I didn't need to, but I did. So, oh, right, somebody important dropped out of that scheme of mine. I could bring in somebody else, but I'm not sure it's worth the money, he says, looking at his oodles of cash. I'll have you help out once you've figured out what's going on there. The Duchess again. Right, forget it. Join my fight against. And let's have our little mystic commune. Get ourselves some witching if we can. Oh. My communions with the divine have been different lately. They no longer make me feel ecstatic, but instead weak. Cannot muster enough to get out of bed. Ooh. We've become ill from that. But I did get some learning experience, and I do have divine guidance. But we're not immediately better. Not this time. Right, Moldavians. Bastards. They need to go. Where's my rally-ho point? How often I lose sight of it, but I last left it up here, right? Ah, hey, the Byzantines did come to defend my land. That's certainly not where I'm going to want it. Another reading with Beata. I've long lost sight of who this Beata is or meant to be. And let's not get us killed. Don't do anything you need to do. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Excellent work. And losing stress because of our friend here, Count Floor. It's all coming together, but I'm getting a lot of events. You might even say too many events. We're reckless. I don't suppose we have a rough terrain fighter. We do. My brother-in-law and vassal, Holy Warrior. Pretty good at what you do. But the Moldavians, they are only a stray, so I don't think I would get the hostility advantage here. Faith hostility. Actually, does anybody know what this does against a stray? Does it actually improve things against a stray? I don't know, but I don't want to find out just here because the difference in commander skill is enormous. Ravage them. Oh, I spy with my little eye the King of Moldavia himself. There we go. Oh, I didn't steal any of this stuff back, unfortunately. Come on, keep running. I need to get my units disbanded. Now. Oh, right, I got enough for a new learning thing. Court physician treatments have better outcomes. Sounds pretty good to me, honestly. But cultural fascination progress. Oh, I've been wasting a lot of time on that. Wards get additional skills and become your friends. Yeah, I need some fascination going. Confederate partition. Have we switched away? No, we have not. If we look at that, I actually can't get to here because I don't have the hereditary rule innovation, which I don't think is tribal, is it? No, in fact I need to make my way over to early medieval within about 18 years and then consider which of these I really want. Honestly, I'd like royal prerogative so I can get higher authority and stop my subjects from fighting each other so much. But there's a lot to want here, of course including hereditary. Get rid of the Confederate part of partition. Well, what else is really good to have? Well, not that. I like coinage rights to boost development. Unlocks all early medieval era economic buildings. Oh, there's a lot I want here, but we're still stuck on tribal for the time being. In the name of the divine, following death sentence of a lowly thief, what did Felicia, our cynical sadist, have to think? I'm not going to stress out over my granddaughter. Why am I even looking over my granddaughter here? It's beyond me. Oh, right, I forgot that I'm trying to murder the Basilius, but murder him we must try. I'm not sure if the constant deaths there will break them apart, but this Basilius has been in charge for quite a while, and that's helping keep the vassals loyal to him. In fact, my... Oh, that's against me. Here's my one. Ah, my buddy dropped out of this. Rumpf. Perhaps I do really need some more military power. My total soldiers have gone down and down. Nothing wrong with a bit of crummy footmen, so let's bulk this one up considerably. Ah, here's the courtier that's been tracking around with me so much. How sweet, but no. Sweet, but nah, get away. I'm not here to be a monster. Greetings, Despot. Excellent. Alright, keeping the conversions going. This is looking really swell, and thanks to our religious safety, we're not being hounded by the Byzantine Empire, at least on that front. I still want to keep the conversions going, though, and I shall do it... Oh, well, actually... Is there something that's making this go really fast? I don't know. We'll get this done anyway. Are any of these still ruled by old style? Yeah, you're still old Slovakian, but I can't ask him to convert again for another 5 years. Shame. Maybe somebody else could tell him to convert. You're not even in my realm? Okay, just keep it going. Byzantine Empire. Right, gregarious. The attraction opinion will help with female subjects. Honesty, virtuous. Opinion of vassals goes down thanks to paranoia, but it'll be hard to kill you. Are you able to freely build buildings now? Because that might be something to consider using your massive amounts of dosh on. Not really. Oh, well, I take it all back. I thought I couldn't build these. I was quite certain there was something stopping me from building, but maybe I got the innovation that I was after. Dang, I could, would, and should be building up. Right, the question is what with? Fort level, tax, levies, heavy infantry damage, archer damage. I do like using archers for no real good reason. Men-at-arms maintenance minus nothing? What is that? Not the easiest of choices, honestly. Regimental camp gets really good, Jake. Levy reinforcement rate. Levy. Yeah, but levies are crap. They're just bulk. Then again, men-at-arms, number of knights, spearmen, heavy infantry toughness. Oh, what the hell. We'll give it a go. Soon as I can, I'm going to build up Fechar with so many cities, churches, castles, you name it. Also, no longer ill. Take that. Fresh air and exercise and stubborn, helping out in a big way. Poor bare minimum. He's... oh god, he's ill, actually. But he had another child, and this one is Sund. Excellent. Very excellent. I want to look over you so that you have the best of traits around. Am I looking over you? Oh god, wrong guardian there. I should be looking over the kids here so we make sure they have the best of everything. Stewardship. Interesting. What about me? I'm the ward over my granddaughter. Maybe I could have you looked over by the witchy one. Can you offer multiple wardships on one person? That's what I wonder. Oh, this means I have to find the girl that we're doing this with. Was it you? No, God knows what you have going on there, but you're a lunatic. You're probably a guest at my court, so I can find you that way. There you are, straight away. I can offer another ward. Excellent. Ah, but I can only do it for my my daughter here. You know what? We'll do it just in case we get another shot at witchery. Doesn't look like you've inherited any witchy ways. But as for me, I should look over my potential heir down the line. And that is you there, right? Let's do it. Loses bare minimum as our guardianette. Too bad. I'm the house head here. Liege, opinion, yeah. I don't do enough of that, but you can really exploit looking over the guardianship of kids. Change religion, change culture, change their minds. Witchery is a fun word, yeah, and we've had a notable lack of it here. Well, we finally have one witch somewhere nearby, at least. Are you my friend, Spy Master? No, I think you should be, though. Get those friends going. How many friends do I have? Lots of them. If only I had that buff that gives you extra stuff for friends. I'm working towards it, but it's going to take another 5 of these. Make me some kind of super individual. Uninvited. Oh, it might not work, but there is a chance I can kill you off. Let's do what we can to make it more likely. Oh ho, he's dead by the lethal bite of a viper, and snakes do not talk. Good job. Just like that, I think the military strength has gone down a bit. Then there's you. I have a terrific hook on you, but I cannot modify it because it's already been changed. I'd love to knock these down a lot, but that's something my heir will have to do. Right. Do I have a faction against you? I have 1000% on this, but factions cannot be forced to join. It's funny, it takes a strong hook to have people join a faction, but just a weak one will change their entire religion. Religion's kind of a big thing in this age. Okay, lots of unhappy vassals. In fact, every vassal is unhappy with you, so hopefully they join me. But what can I do with this strong hook? I should definitely put it to use. I could arrange a beneficial marriage, but that's not really what I'm looking for. Or is it? Your primary heir is also paranoid. He'll be hard to take care of. But if I killed you, I might be able to... No, I doubt I'd be able to get a matrilineal marriage going there, even with a strong hook. I mean, let's say I wanted my daughter with... You got any kids going there? Oh, no, strong hook will get even a matrilineal marriage going there. So, your primary heir... Wait, would it work on a primary heir? I left the bathroom and Jake said, I'll let the scheming cool off. I come back to the assassination of the Basilius as a Cirrus. That's my idea of cooling off. Now, I kill you. I force a marriage with the heir, with my matrilineal daughter, using the strong hook. Hopefully that works, but it might not. I get a feeling that strong hook is strong. Let's see if we can't put Vlad on the top of the Byzantine Empire. Problem with that, actually. Would I lose House Head? I would if they convert things to Vlach. Well, that's Culture Head, actually. House Head's a different matter. Could be a really bad thing, actually, if I'm not the top dog here. But it would be pretty cool having an Empire of Vlach out there. You know what? If it becomes a problem, it's a problem that we'll deal with down the line. For now, though, that woman has to die. Yeah, it's unlikely they're going to convert all this Greek stuff to Vlach. Oh ho! I'm truly the best candidate for this open position. Oh, I should have grabbed that as... Oh shoot, I closed it away. What do you want me to be? To my vile vassal. Spy Master! That's what I wanted! Oh, well, how about that? Let's go on a pilgrimage, just to celebrate. Already been to Novgorod and Kiev, let's go to Barlad. It's a short one, though. Nah. Let's go to Rugen. Well, you've done a terrible mistake at making me the Spy Master, but I will take it. I'll probably lose Dynasty Head. That's a real shame, but... Think of it, we'll have our dynasty on the head of Byzantine. That's good for the renown. Of course, I have to rely on the AI to spend it, I think. Love thy neighbour? No, I would not trust any of these heathens. Levy reinforcement rate's not that great, but... Yoink. My council seems to be doing okay. You are not converting faith in the country. Why is that? I assume something just got converted from under us. I have to question the wisdom in hiring someone you would describe as my vile vassal as a spy master. Probably my 22 intrigue has something to do with it. There we go. We're esoteric. I might become a mystic. Ooh. Hey, nice. It's not all that powerful compared to Wise Man, sadly. I was hoping I'd get more out of that. Alright, good to be home. It wasn't a terribly eventful journey, but I don't think it was meant to be. Maybe I should scheme against you. You want to be my friend? Not really. A gift, however, would massively improve relations. Somebody's aiding our scheme as well. How do they hear about it, I wonder? Right. The fact that me giving people money makes them hugely friendly with me means I should do the rounds again to find anybody that wants to casually donate more dosh to me. The problem with you is that you're brave. Bravery means that they are very unlikely to go to jail. If he died, though, his predecessor might not be quite so brave. And paranoid is another one that's difficult to work around. And you're poor. How dare you be poor? Kingdom of England! Catholic Kingdom of England. That's a bit of money that you could do with getting rid of. This content, temperate individual has a good opinion of the king. But that gift would give us 100 relations. And I could make him a ward that would take him off of that, I think. And that might invite him over. It's not a huge cost. The downside is the tyranny that I'd be accruing, right? I should consider that as well. Yeah, I'm too much of a tyrant. Let's stop. Let's stop going out for money. There's plenty of opportunity to get more money as we go along. Jake, how did you make so much money? I just punched a few old geezers until they coughed it up for me. Money is not the difficult thing to get in this game. It's knowing what to do with it. Gold, gold, gold. Can there be any higher calling? Any goal more noble than the pursuit of wealth? Well, there is the pursuit of witchery. I'm working on that one. Hey, if I'm inside the Byzantine Empire, this is my best opportunity to actually nab this province. Your only ally is with someone that doesn't really matter, and I haven't been to war in forever. Ooh, I say doesn't matter. You got 2,000 troops to your name. And you are scattered about. There's just a claim there. Right, because I'm not tribal anymore. I don't have what it takes to just stroll over and take any old piece of garbage land. But I do want Dobrosia at some point. So perhaps rather than spend all your time doing that, you should fabricate a claim on this instead so I can go and take it before breaking free. Jake, why don't you use those gold to hire mercs and fight for independence? Because I'd rather do it in a much more nefarious manner. I still want that carpet, by the way. I am the spy master. I decide who lives and who dies. Let's get diplomatic. Heart of the family, close family. Befriend, scheme power, personal... Go down this one first. And those friends of mine mean I'll have massive stress loss. God damn it, lose some bloody weight, Barb and Falk. It's not that hard. Okay, she's not pregnant, so we're not getting the Kinder Egg surprise when we kill her. At least not yet. And then we work on that marriage. Hold on, what if you can't do Liberty Faction against a liege that you're allied with through marriage? Didn't consider that. A liar's pay. I was shocked when I caught Milos, who will probably be someone we play as down the line, being deceitful. That is a sin. Honesty is a virtue. Honesty is not very great for intrigue. But I would quite like somebody that is pious. Not that we have a lot to do with piety. Do we have a head of faith? We do have a head of faith, right? You there. Wow, you don't even have any money. Can I do it? What? 40 learning. Oh my days. If only I could bring you in on my court. Still though. Ask for gold. He doesn't have gold. Okay, I'm not sure if piety can really be used. But levels of devotion are still nice to have. No, well actually this is pretty useless. Clergy opinion. I have, what, one member of clergy here, and that's you? Assassin! Everything's in place. Decent chance of killing you, so make it happen. Aha! My crime is unknown, and let's see if we can do... Looked like he was sweating there, but he just has those things there. Right, you are unmarried. Time to change that. I wish to arrange a marriage. I would like my daughter to marry your son. Is that the guy? Chrysanthos. Matrilineally. You do not hook. I need a hook on you? Why can't I use it on you? Is it because you're landed? It's probably because you're landed, isn't it? Man, I killed a woman for nothing. I could have sworn he wasn't landed before, but it's also possible that I was very wrong. Huh. Well, you want to give me anything? Needs to be matrilineal. Well, I can marry off to this kiddo. I don't know where he lies on the succession, though. Enoch... Oh, he's actually next in line. He's a scaly bastard. But we can get a matrilineal marriage going there. Well now. Well-ity well now. Is this really the daughter I want to send, though? Could send a younger daughter. More chance of babies. You're already 13. Send a 9-year-old. Then they're the same age. That could be useful. Scaly just means natural armor. Well, it also means natural dread. Scaly giant albinos would be something to see. The fertility hit, though, not to mention the opinion hit. Bit rough. Still, though. I just realized allies can't join factions. My one's probably about to dissolve. This was a terrible, terrible mistake. Oh well. What I do know is that you need to die. And, you know, as the Spy Master, that's going to happen. No characters could be convinced to join you? We'll see about that. Actually, really? Nobody wants to join? That's a problem for future Jake. That's a problem for now, Jake. I really want to do this, but... Allied. Can I even declare war? We'll break the alliance. Ah. Well, look on the bright side. We're going to have ourselves on top of the Byzantine Empire. Dang. The penny didn't drop until I hit that button. Really, I never see nobody could be convinced to join. There's no agents at all that could be brought in here. Well, as long as you help with this, as long as we have everything maxed on intrigue, we have a reasonable chance of killing him. And if that doesn't work, I'll try abducting him. What do we have here? Festooned, comely 13-year-old. Temperate's good for health. Just, I believe, is a virtue, but we don't need that. Stay temperate then. No need to push ourselves. Do you think you'll return to Crusader Wronghold in the near future, Jake? I just played it yesterday, Taciturn. But as it happens, I think we'll play more of it tomorrow after the weekly one-shot. Since I killed the wild card today in favour of making time for the Bagel-thon later on. Right, well, I have shot myself firmly in the foot, so we need to make, or take advantage of being within the Byzantine Empire and conquer the duchy that we want here, Dobrosia. That means we're going to strike at you and at you. Murder en route. Right, map surroundings will help out here. Ask your friend. Oh, my friend will help. How could my friend help out so much? Is it because he's a steward? Is it because he's good at stewardship? When the time comes, my agents need a safe escape route out of the castle. Should anything go wrong, a detailed map of the local mountains and all its hidden paths and caves. Valuable. Well, you know, this guy I hated for the longest time because I couldn't convert his religion. And although I did... Oh, God, that's beautiful. The problem was, even though I eventually converted him, his family wouldn't convert. And I think he's gone and converted his family for me. What about his family's family? Tengri is dead. No more sky burials. In any case, thank you, my friend. How we became friends, I just don't know.